forget the whole world is easy. To make the whole world forget you is hard. In warfare, there are no constant conditions. He who can modify his tactics in relation to his opponent will succeed and win. Adapt what is useful, reject what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. I would never die for my beliefs, because I might be wrong. When I get sad, I stop being sad and be awesome instead. I have given my word that only death will take me from you. The money you make is a symbol of the value you create. Faithless is he that says farewell when the road darkens. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. First learn to become invincible, then wait for your enemy's moment of vulnerability. The only thing that interferes with my learning is my education. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. It is the privilege of the gods to want nothing, and of godlike men to want little. The truth is not always beautiful, nor beautiful words the truth. All wars are won or lost before they are ever fought. It is better to live one day as a lion than 100 years as a sheep. All the fish needs is to get lost in the water. All man needs is to get lost in Tao. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Life isn't worth living unless it is lived for someone else. Because you can only die once, but you can suffer forever. Common sense is the collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. I'd rather hear an ugly truth rather than an obscure lie. So in war, the way is to avoid what is strong and strike at what is weak. Without subtle ingenuity of mind, one cannot make certain of the truth of their reports. I very rarely think in words at all. A thought comes, and I may try to express it in words afterwards. There is no greater danger than underestimating your opponent. A battering ram can knock down a city wall, but it cannot stop a hole. Different things have different uses. Memory can make a thing seem to have been much more than it was. So long as you fight the darkness, you stand in the light. People who keep stiff upper lips find that it's damn hard to smile. The world changes. We do not. Therein lies the irony that kills us. You need mountains. Long staircases don't make good hikers. She will always wear her crown, regardless of the hate. But the only way never to do the wrong thing is never to do anything. Correct your mistake as soon as you have found it. Once you bid farewell to discipline, you say goodbye to success. The truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. A praise war in terms of the fundamental factors. The first of these factors is moral influence. Belief can be manipulated. Only knowledge is dangerous. Life is not about living the safer option. Life is about living a life worth living. Fear not the path of truth, for the lack of people walking on it. It's important in life. If you don't give a shit, it can help you a lot. It does not matter how slowly you go, so long as you do not stop. I never think of the future. It comes soon enough. Insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. In war, practice dissimulation and you will succeed. If you think you are too small to make a difference, try sleeping with a mosquito. Only dead fish go with the flow. Don't share your personal life with anyone. Do not let anyone have anything that could harm you. Small good decisions will lead you to the glorious path of success. I do not believe in taking the right decision. I take a decision and make it right. I'm going to try speaking some reckless words, and I want you to try to listen recklessly. Take care of your body, then the rest will automatically become stronger. Treat your men as you would your own beloved sons, and they will follow you into the deepest valley. The true vocation of man is to find his way for himself. When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. To succeed in life, you need 3 things: a wishbone, a backbone, and a funny bone. Don't fear big. Fear mediocrity. Fear waste. Fear the lack of living to your fullest. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. He who steals a belt buckle pays with his life. He who steals a state gets to be a feudal lord. Reason is, and ought only to be the slave of the passions. You will always find an answer in the sound of water. You know, the minute you stop thinking about it, it'll happen. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. If you listen to critics for too long, you will become deaf to success. If fate doesn't make you laugh, you just don't get the joke. Never give up on what you really want to do. The person with big dreams is more powerful than the one with all the facts. The company you choose to keep says a lot about who you are. In the end, the world always wins. That's just the way of things. He who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still. He who knows he is a fool is not the biggest fool. He who knows he is confused is not in the worst confusion. It's not what happens to you, but how you respond to it that matters. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. There is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. All paths are present, always, and we can but choose among them. I kept always 2 books in my pocket, one to read, one to write in. Take the first step, no more, no less, and the next will be revealed. If you believe very strongly in something, stand up and fight for it. Knowledge is merely brilliance in organization of ideas and not wisdom. The truly wise person goes beyond knowledge. We never live. We are always in the expectation of living. Forget injuries. Never forget kindnesses. Nobody ever lives their life all the way up, except bullfighters. You show me a capitalist, and I'll show you a bloodsucker. A human being is part of a whole called by us the universe. Creating individuality, which creates and protects others' individualities, is good. Try not to become a man of success, rather become a man of value. When a wise man points at the moon, the imbecile examines the finger. Take care of your body. Remember, health is another form of wealth. In order to be yourself, you must first know who you are. There's no greater show on earth than observing human nature. You get what you focus on, so focus on what you want. The only way out of the labyrinth of suffering is to forgive. Stop trying to create a new you around the same old people. It doesn't matter how great your shoes are if you don't accomplish anything in them. Therefore, just as water retains no constant shape, so in warfare there are no constant conditions. I'm glad I see with my eyes and not the pages I've read. You can change your mind. Don't let your mind change you. Success is defined in units of fun. It's all about being happy.